Hello children, welcome back. I am Nissa, handling class 7 social science. I am here to discuss the chapter air. In this video, we will be learning what is air, composition and structure of the atmosphere. Air. What is air? Yes, our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air called atmosphere. All living beings on this earth depend on the atmosphere for their survival. It provides us the air we breathe and protects us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. So without this, what will happen, children? Yes, we will be baked alive by the heat of the sun during day and get frozen during night. So it is this mass of air that has made the temperature on the earth livable. Global warming. Do you know? Carbon dioxide released in the atmosphere creates a greenhouse effect by trapping the heat radiated from the earth. It is therefore called a greenhouse gas, and without it, the earth would have been too cold to live in. However, when its level in the atmosphere increases due to factory smoke or car fumes, the heat retained increases the temperature of the earth. So this is called as global warming. So what happens? This rise in temperature causes the snow in coldest part of the world to melt. As a result, the sea level rises, causing floods in the coastal areas. There may be drastic changes in the climate of a place, leading to extinction of some plants and animals in the long run. Composition of the atmosphere. Do you know that the air we take in while breathing is actually a mixture of many gases? Yes. Nitrogen and oxygen are two gases which make up the bulk of atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon and hydrogen are found in lesser quantities. Nitrogen. So nitrogen is the most plentiful gas in the air. When we inhale, we take some amount of nitrogen into our lungs and exhale it. But plants need nitrogen for their survival. They cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. Bacteria that live in the soil and roots of some plants take nitrogen from the air and change its form so that plants can use it. Oxygen. Oxygen is the second most plentiful gas in the air. Humans and animals take oxygen from the air as they breathe. Green plants produce oxygen during photosynthesis. In this way, oxygen content in the air remains constant. If we cut trees, then this balance gets disturbed. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is another important gas. Green plants use carbon dioxide to make their food and release oxygen. Humans or animals release carbon dioxide. The amount of carbon dioxide released by humans or animals seems to be equal to the amount used by the plants, which make a perfect balance. However, the balance is upset by burning of fuels such as coal and oil. They add billions of tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere each year. As a result, the increased volume of carbon dioxide is affecting the Earth's weather and climate. Do you know, when air is heated, it expands, becomes lighter and goes up. Cold air is denser and heavy. That is why it tends to sink down. When hot air rises, cold air from surrounding area rushes there to fill the gap. That is how air circulation takes place. Structure of the atmosphere. Our atmosphere is divided into 5 layers starting from the Earth's surface, that is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Now let us see the explanation for all the layers of atmosphere. Troposphere. So this layer is the most important layer of the atmosphere. Its average height is 13 km. The air we breathe exits here. So almost all the weather phenomena like rainfall, fog and hailstorm occur in this layer. Stratosphere. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere. It extends up to a height of 50 km. This layer is almost free from clouds and associated weather phenomenon, making conditions most ideal for flying aeroplanes. One important feature of stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone gas. Mesosphere. So this is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 80 kilometers. So meteoroids burn up in this layer on entering from the space. Thermosphere. So in thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends between 80 to 400 kilometers. So this layer helps in radio transmission. Exosphere. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere. So this layer has very thin hat. Light gases like helium and nitrogen float into the space from here. I hope you all understood what is atmosphere and what are all the composition of atmosphere, and we also saw about what is structure of the atmosphere. Under that we saw about troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Thank you.